Hey guys, how's it going? Today we are up in the vegetable garden and I'm doing another unboxing, assembly, and review video for you today. As with all of my unboxing videos, if you like the product that I am showing you today, you can always find the link down in the description below. If you are new here, my name is Brittany, aka the Mythical Mom, and I do videos on DIYs, gardening, unboxing, all kinds of stuff like that. So if you guys like that kind of stuff, consider subscribing. We'd love to have you. So today we are going to be unboxing a mini greenhouse that I purchased on Amazon, and it is a 4x8, so 4 foot by 8 foot greenhouse. I will put up a picture here now for you guys so you can get an idea of what it's supposed to look like when we are done. You can be the judge of whether I do it right or not. And this should fit inside my raised beds. My raised beds are 4x8 in dimension. And upon further thought, I'm hoping that it fits inside my raised beds. That would be ideal, I think. It may fit on the outside, or it may fit like right where the wood of my boxes are, which I'm hoping that's not the case. We're just gonna have to see how this goes. So yeah, anyway, let's get right into it. So the first thing I have here are some stakes, which I purchased these separately. The greenhouse itself did not say that it came with stakes, and I was a little concerned about it, so I grabbed these separately. As we get into this unboxing and everything, I'll let you know whether these are actually necessary. And here is our box. Okay, so let me show you what we got in our box here. First, we have this bag of plastic couplers. We have some X's and some elbows and some, I don't know what to call those, and some T's. There's all kinds of different shapes, so there's a bag of those. There are some stakes in here, although the ones that I bought look a lot more sturdy, but these would definitely do the job. So you wouldn't have to purchase extra stakes. And then it also came with some plant tags, which was kind of cool. It comes with these long pipes, these pipes that have a bend in them, these short ones, and then of course the actual greenhouse tarp. And there's the stakes that I had purchased on my own. And here is the user manual. It also sort of has instructions inside here. There are several different instructions in here for different greenhouses. I believe the one that we are assembling today is this one right here. Although it also looks like this one right here. I have no idea. We're going to figure this out as it goes. Oh, you know what? It has to be this one because I have 8 of those bendy pieces. So it has to be this one. So I guess that's something to just be aware of when you are purchasing yours, that they have a whole bunch of models that you can purchase, which is cool. And they have instructions for all the models in the same book. So you have to figure out which model is yours. Okay, so the first piece we're going to start with is these 2 pipes here. There should be 2 of them. There are number 4s, and they are the longest 2 pieces that you get in your kit. These are going to be our 2 end pieces, so I'm going to go ahead and just lay them out. Next, we are going to assemble the long sides, the bottom long sides. So for those, you're going to need 3 on each side of these. These are number 1s. And you're going to need a T coupler, I guess you could call it. And these are going to just fit together right like this. Okay, put another one on here. Make sure that these are sticking up the same way. And this one fits in here. And there's one side. Let me get the other one put together. Now that we have our long sides and our short sides, we can go ahead and connect those with these little pieces. This is an A, so we're simply going to push one side in here and one side in here. Again, making sure that this opening is facing up, the same as your openings for all your other ones. Now that our base is assembled, we can start building up from there. So the next piece we're going to use is a number 3 pipe, and you are going to place one of these in each one of your couplers, just like that. Now in the 4 corners of your mini greenhouse, you are going to use another B coupler, which is one of the T's, and you are going to put it on like this. So that one is going straight up and one is going straight back down the line of your greenhouse. For these middle 4 posts that we have, we are going to be using letter C coupler, which looks like an X or a cross. And you are just going to simply push these on here. There we go. Next, we are going to be placing these 3 rods, which are number 1s again, the same ones that we used on the bottom of our long side of the frame. And we are going to connect them from one coupler to the next, just like this. Next, we'll be installing these ones that have a little bit of a curve to them. This is number 2 pipe, and these, the curve, these fit down inside of your coupler, just like that. Oh. Okay, so now we are going to be adding these pieces to the top of our greenhouse. There are 2 of them that have 4 long sides, and there are 2 of them that have 3 long sides. You can tell the one kind of has a cap on the end. That's going to be your end pieces. And they just fit on like this. And we push them down in. And then your other 2 pieces will go in the middle. Okay, so now you can see these D pieces. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I didn't have the camera pointed up high enough for you to see them, but they fit on the tops of the pipes just like that. And then the last pieces of this frame are these number 1 pipes again, the same ones we use for the long side of our frame on the bottom, and they just slide into the top rail. Hey guys, future me here, jumping in real quick. When I was editing this video, I found out that the clip of me putting on the plastic actually got lost. So I don't know what happened to it. I am here to make a new one. And in that time frame from when I shot this video originally till now, we had a horrible windstorm. And I'm super excited about that because I got to learn a few things and I get to update you on those now. So in the original video, you're going to see that I have the openings on the other side of this greenhouse. And today I'm going to be putting them on this side because when the wind blows, it blows on that side, and it actually just like made a giant balloon, picked it up and flew it across the garden bed, which in hindsight is a good test of how strong this thing is because nothing broke. Everything was completely fine. I didn't get any holes in the plastic, nothing like that. I just picked it up and set it back in place. I did lose a bunch of stakes because I think they flew everywhere. I ended up finding some in a vine that's climbing on the other side of the garden. So I'm kind of glad I bought those stakes, the extra ones that I did, because I'm having to use them now. So yeah, it stood the test of a giant windstorm, being picked up and thrown halfway across the garden, and seems fine. And the whole stake thing, you might need some more if yours decides to get thrown as well. Also, moving the doors to the other side of the greenhouse I think will help as well, just so that it doesn't become a giant balloon and get lifted up. So let's go ahead and put this plastic on the greenhouse. Okay, so the doors of your greenhouse can go on either side of the frame. It does not matter which side you want them on. And we are just going to lift this up over the frame. Okay, so it's super simple, just like that. And then there's these little rope ties that you tie them to the frame. Let me show you. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and unzip my one panel here. And there is a rope tie up here, sort of at the elbow of the pipe. We are going to tie that. And I'm going to do it as a bow, because I found that double knotting it when you need to take it apart is a pain in the butt. And then down here as well, there's a tie. And there is the same sort of tie in every corner, one at the top, one at the bottom of every side. And then also there is one tie here in the middle of each one of these like middle sections, and I just go ahead and tie these together. Now I will tell you that you should leave your ties a little loose. You don't want them to be super tight, just because this plastic needs to bend and stretch to meet both sides of your door. So this is what the greenhouse looks like all assembled and put together. I think it's really pretty. It has nice structure to it. So right now I have the glass closed, or I'm sorry, the plastic closed, and I will show you how you can open it here. Because it is not quite time for me to close this up yet. It's still pretty warm out. And if I left this closed at this point, things would probably bake in there. So I am going to roll up the plastic and show you how to do that real quick. Okay, so here it is all rolled up. As you can see, the sides are nice and open. So throughout the day, I'm probably going to come up and roll these up, and on the really chilly nights, I'll go ahead and roll these down. And as the season gets cooler and cooler, I'll just go ahead and leave the sides down. You just don't want to forget about your things if it is still kind of warm out, because they will bake inside here. You definitely want to make sure that they're getting proper ventilation if it's getting to be a warm day or whatever. The other thing to keep in mind with a greenhouse like this is it's not going to be getting any kind of outside moisture when it's completely closed. So you're going to need to water it. So my review of this mini greenhouse so far is I really like it. It has a very elegant shape to it. It looks nice. The construction is fairly sturdy. The pieces are metal and plastic. And although I would prefer everything to be like really strong metal, I think it's good for what it is, especially the price that you get it at. I love that you can buy a netting instead of just this plastic covering that you can also put over the same system, so you can interchange it and use it throughout more of the season. Two of my concerns are the raised bed soil that I have in these beds is kind of loose and lofty. And the stakes, I'm afraid that they might pull out fairly easy. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on that. I don't want my greenhouse blowing away. So that's one concern that I have. The other concern that I have is cold air being blown in under the plastic. So the plastic doesn't really wrap under the piping very well. I feel like if it wasn't a windy day and I could really like fuss with it, I might be able to get it kind of tucked in under there. But if it was a windy day again, it might just blow it right back out. So that's my second concern that I have. All in all, I really like this product. It was super easy to put together, no power tools required, no screwdrivers, nothing like that. Easy snap together, easy to put together for one person. It's very light, so it's easy to move around. So yeah, that's my opinion on it so far. I hope this video was helpful, and we will see you in the next one.